So in this sweet environment, let's talk about a sweet success like yours, right, Tommy?
Yes, I guess you're referring to Candy Crush Saga and all the users that we have there right now.
Yeah, your panel was like 1 hour ago, and it was about your sweet success with that game and other projects, right?
Yeah, it was a little bit about the recipe of how King makes games and what was behind Candy Crush Saga, the game that now has between all our games we have 190 million active players, monthly active players. So huge numbers, of course.
So what do you think are the ingredients that you need to stand out in this huge ocean of mobile and social applications and games?
Well, at King we kind of have a recipe of making games by being able to test them with very small teams on king.com, and this is a very important thing for us, so we can innovate and remove a lot of the risk out of game making.
So you're here obviously because of Gamelab 2013, but maybe you're also here because there's a studio in Barcelona aside from the Swedish studio, right?
Yeah, King has a studio here, and they are working on a game called Papapear Saga that's available on Facebook. It's one of the games that I'm playing actively right now, so it's great fun. It's a really talented team here in Spain. And we also have studios in London and Stockholm, where I come from, and in Malmö and in Bucarest.
Are they also focused more on mobile games than on just the social networks?
No, we have what we call a title organization. So Candy Crush Saga is being made from the Stockholm office, and that office makes all the different. They make both the Facebook game and the mobile version of the game.
So if you've been talking what to do to stand out and during these years, do you think in the last decade it's been more and more difficult year over year to stand out in this exploding business?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, since the iPhone came along and started the smartphone games industry, we've seen a massive amount of growth, both on the number of games that are out there, but now also on the number of players. We're seeing a lot of first-time players that would never buy any other game console, but now they have a really potent game device in their pocket, which is great. So this will keep on growing, and standing out is a difficult thing to do.
You just mentioned consoles, and one discussion we're hearing here at Gamelab is like maybe traditional games are taking things from social games and mobile games and vice versa. So do you think you're kind of making also a transition to more traditional devices in the future, or maybe use things like the NVIDIA Shield, as it's an Android device and you have your games on Android, as a transition to that audience?
Well, our focus is to make cross-platform games, so games that is available on virtually any platform. But we try to look at where there's a lot of users, and right now that is PC and mobile and tablets. In the future, I think that definitely we can see some interesting new concepts coming up. It's too early to say which one they would be, but yeah, smart TV is one example, and there is a lot of new console initiative based on Android, for instance, as you mentioned. So yeah, it's going to be a very exciting future.
So for general public, when we hear about Nordics, Nordic development from here in the south and in general in Europe, lately we hear a lot about indie development and also super high-tech development, like the guys at DICE, for example. But what can you say about the mobile and social scene on Nordic countries?
Well, traditionally we had some really big device manufacturers in the Nordic regions, obviously, and around that there's been a lot of engineering spilling over, and a lot of talent so we've seen many different companies that emerged, and so the scene there is very good. And as you said, we also have a lot of indie developers. I think that comes from basically colder climate. Perhaps people are home more, playing games and getting interested in first the
more difficult here.
Yeah, exactly. You have some nice weather and a beautiful beach. So yeah, we enjoy coming here. You should have a lot of more events.
Thank you. So last one, Candy Crush is obviously your sweetest success right now. I'm not too much into social and mobile games. What else should I play from King right now?
Well, just very recently we released Pet Rescue Saga as our third cross-platform game that's free and downloadable for both iOS and Android. So I recommend to just download it and try it out, and you'll see that it's a lot of fun, and it offers a lot of good entertainment that you can play and have fun with your friends.
Okay, thank you very much, Tommy.
Thank you.